their 4 people by launching their business, having somebody else do the presentation. Perhaps it's still John doing the presentation, and now we're just growing this business. So it's 4 times 4 is what? Is 16. So we're beginning to see what's actually happening here. We're always looking at it from Tom's perspective. How much money is Tom making? John's doing the presentation, so Tom's very happy with John right now, and he's going to be even happier as we go on and we see actually what happens. So it's 16 times how many cases? Remember, we made a business decision. 80 to 90% of people are going to get started where? Where you got started, where they got started with what? 5 cases times, now what is, it's $10 equals how much? Equals $800. So now what we have is on the first order bonus, what's the next level we're going to get paid on? We're going to get paid $10. So I write it out here so they can see that, so they can remember that, so they have a note of that. The first order bonus, the first level is 25, the second level is 10. It's just notes for them to see. So what are we going to do? We're going to repeat the process. It's such an easy process. We're just doing it over and over again. We're getting it into your home so we can get it out of your home into somebody else's home. We can see this process here. So it's now 16 times 4, which is what? 64 times how many cases? And guess what? Everyone right now is going 5 cases. And you could even say why, because 80 to 90% of people get started where you get started. So they're going 5 cases times $5. Now you want to have a look at that and go, how much is that? That's an extra $1,600. So now you go over to your first order bonus, and you can see on that third level, it pays $5. So they can see very clearly how this works. But our company is fabulous. Our company is fantastic. We want you to become efficient. We want you to move fast. We want you to make more money. And if I ask people, how long will it take you to find 5 people? Pretty much everyone always says, well, one night like this. Sometimes somebody will say, well, maybe 2 nights like this, but everyone is in that ballpark. The odd time I've had somebody say 3 nights, so, but mostly it's 1 night, sometimes 2, and sometimes you got somebody says 3. So have a look at that. I say, well, we have another bonus. It's called a Go Fast bonus. And I write it down right here. So you see, it's called a Go Fast bonus. And it pays anywhere from $500 all the way out to $1,500. So now let me share with you how it works. It's very simple. It's for being efficient. It's for launching your business efficiently. It gets you focused on what you want to do to build your business. It's very, very simple indeed. What we're basically saying is, remember we said, most people said, oh, 1 night to launch your business, find 4 people. Oh, it could be 2 nights to find 4 people to build my business. Well, you find 4 people in your first month that you get started, and you can have an additional bonus, a Go Fast bonus of up to $500 for those 5 people. Or sorry, for those 4 people. In fact, you can make a maximum of up to $1,500. How do you do that? By finding 8 people. But since we only have 4 in this example, we're only focused on the launch right now, we're going to use 500. So now, what have you got? There is another bonus. There is the Go Fast bonus, because everybody says we're going to find our 4 people within our first calendar month. So you now look at it and say, there's another $500 there. So what you want to reinforce here, this is important. You want to reinforce here that now we've got 4 people, which is what? It's a launch in 1 evening. It's perhaps 1 or 2 evenings, and you've made how much? $1,000. So you have people connecting going, oh, wow, this thing is maybe takes 2 hours to invite people, prepare for it, have somebody else do the presentation and follow up. This is pretty cool. I can see a big opportunity here. You know, 4 or 5 hours, I've made $1,000. This is hot. Now you can see people going, okay, I've got that. The next piece is this. What are these 16 people going to want to do? They're going to want to do what? They're going to want to make $1,000 they're going to want to qualify for that Go Fast bonus. That means they're going to want to find their four people when? Inside their first inside their first month. Guess what? We have another bonus. People say, what? Yes, we have another bonus. We have what we call our director bonus. And that director bonus, again, is another $500. It's for being efficient, it's for being effective, it's for moving quickly. In fact, you get to here. Now people are going, well, we'll get there within a few days, within a few weeks for sure. Well, our company gives you the month you got started plus 2 months. People go, wow, that's a lot of time. I'm definitely going to qualify, no problem, for that director bonus. So now you write down the director bonus, which equals, when you look at that director bonus, it's another $500. Now you're reinforcing the point. You're looking to say down to here, what have we made? We've made now $2,300. So people are making the connection in their head. They're going, wow, I can make $1,000 in 1 or 2 evenings. If I find 4 people who want to make $1,000 in 1 or 2 evenings, they're beginning to see how quickly can I make $2,300. A lot of people going, I could definitely do this in my first month. This is pretty cool. Well, it gets even cooler. Because understand now, what do these 16 people want to do? These 16 people want to do exactly the same. And they want to find their people. So you ask yourselves, how quickly do you think you're going to get to here? Some people say 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, we'll say. Some people say it'll take me 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. Who knows what people will share? They'll put their own time frames around it. The only thing that you know that is said is how much money that this potentially could be for somebody that earns that money, and they can see it's $3,900. So I just write down here $3,900. And when somebody looks at that, they go, wow, the potential here is great. In first order bonuses, Go Fast bonuses, director bonuses, they probably can't remember all the bonuses. They're just going bonuses, bonuses, bonuses. They know there's cash to be made here. That's what they're connecting with. And they look and they go and say, it doesn't stop there either. It's 64 times 4 is 256. And 256 times 4 is 1,024. So they begin to see that there's more opportunity here. I don't go into that. All I'm sharing with people is there's more money that can be made here. There are thousands of dollars that can be made here. We don't need to go into that. You just tell them the potential exists there, and that's enough for people at this stage. They've seen enough numbers. But I address one other point at this stage. I address that here we're paid on the first level, and it's being on a 1-case authorship. Now, a 1-case authorship is really, I call them a sophisticated customer. What does that mean? It's a family that really likes Bazi. They're on 1 case because they're using the product for themselves, and they know as they go around their life, they go around their daily life, that they may meet somebody or they will meet people that they want to share Bazi with, and they just, in a haphazard type of way, like to make some money. So I get it. You know, they want to be paid on this first level. They want to just pay for their Bazi, and that's really where they're at. But if you want to build a business, you want to be paid on the rest of the levels. Now understand, in order to get paid on the 2nd level and on the 3rd level, you need to be on a 2-case authorship. So where does that mean that everybody who wants to build a business is on? They're on a 2-case authorship. 1, it qualifies them for all of the bonuses, and 2, it just makes sense to build a business. 1 case is for themselves and the family. What's the other case for? Building your business. Remember, it's the right tool, it's the best tool. You want to share the product, you're going to be pouring shots, you're going to be letting people have bottles that they'll replace back to you when you get started. You want to have inventory just to help people get started, and they'll replace that back to you. You want to have 0 lag time. You want to be able to move quickly. Why? Because we've got Go Fast bonuses, we've got director bonuses, we want to move quickly. So we can see how this works. So we now know what? That everyone that's basically building a business is now going to be on a 2-case authorship. All I do now is I just rub off some of this information, but I reinforce the point. How I reinforce it is this. if you see this bonus here, if you